Yo, what the fuck is up? I'm hanging with the motherfucking bad boys. This is AEW legend Pop.
Welcome back, Wrestle Nerds. Victor Villain here. Let's see who's making their way to the ring.
Yes, it is I, JP Savage. Hello.
Pretty chubby flaco, dímelo mi gente.
Hey, and we got a special treat for you fans tonight. It's time to shoot the ish once again. He is the Beverage Baron, the Croc Connoisseur, breaking in the 20th day of Croctober with the bad guys. Your boy, Puff. Talk to him a minute.
Yo, what is up?
Yeah.
What the croc is up over there?
What the croc is up right now?
Jesus.
What is good, fam?
Oh,
Yo, that's it.
I'm
You
just fucking
do the lead.
chilling at the desk of Puff. Obviously, have multiple pairs of Crocs at the ready.
So safe to say, it's like you walking on marshmallows.
So yeah.
Safe to say, like you walking on marshmallows. Or a little Puff.
By far the greatest innovation in footwear.
See, man.
Is
Listen.
the Croc.
I heard Mario Batali when he talked about it. I've seen people. I know chefs swear by it, but when you got sweaty feet, man, I don't know if it works.
Well, that's the thing. There's an argument. Let me go back to what day was it?
He has journal entries.
Day 8.
Right. Woo!
Day 8 of Croctober.
Oh, baby.
Get it.
There was a debate: Crocs or no Crocs, or fucking socks with no socks.
Yeah.
Tiny socks.
It depends on the weather, honestly. It depends on the weather. It depends on the Croc. There's so many different, like, I got these ones with the fuzz in them.
Wow.
Those are cool.
That's the Croc Me Uggs one, right?
Yeah.
Croc Me Ugg edition.
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
When we say he's a connoisseur, we're talking about he has variety. He has one for every special occasion. He even has some bathroom Crocs, I believe you.
Say what?
Probably has some bathroom Crocs as well.
Oh man, it's weird. I don't really wear them inside.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know.
I was my next question.
understandable.
What you wearing right now?
I'm straight barefoot, but
definitely for traveling,
so,
you definitely.
How many?
He's home.
How many lines have you waited outside in storms and rainy weather to pick up a exclusive pair of these Crocs?
Let me tell you something. 0.
Oh,
listen, I got
smart man.
So I'm gonna plug my Amazon wish list really quick because Amazon is my secret. Amazon is where I check the Croc market, as I've decided to call it.
Okay.
I try to never pay full price for Crocs either. Amazon's got deals. Amazon's got crazy deals. Like this pair of Crocs, I just got this. They were on sale for like $33, and it's hard to find the hot pink color in my size because I wear a men's 13, which is like one of the biggest sizes they make.
But that's a big Croc. That's a big Croc.
That's a big Croc.
Big ass Croc.
It's a cocodrilo right there.
No doubt.
Shit, what was I gonna say? Oh, it had some coupon to make it like $7. It came out to $24, and I was like, that's crazy. Had to get it.
That's awesome.
So it's and that's just saying to be a connoisseur, you need to be like an extreme couponer as well.
I'm a big couponer when it comes to Crocs. I try not to spend all that crazy money.
Listen, man, I'm taking notes because PS5, that pre-order is getting difficult. So
I've tried a couple times to get the exclusive Crocs, and it's just so disheartening. I wanted those KFC Crocs so bad.
Woo! Man, eBay's the way, my man. eBay's the way.
Yeah.
And I see you on the Twitch. That's why I picked up that you're doing this Croctober stuff. Talk to me about your social media for a minute, man. What's this Twitch about, and how'd you come along? How you going along with it? How's it coming along?
So, I've always been a big Instagram live guy. I like to do lives on Instagram and stuff. And that just escalated during quarantine. I was going live like every night. And just recently, I've seen all the wrestlers doing Twitch. I hit up Ricky Shane Page. I asked him about it.
Mm.
And I was like, how do you use it? Well, like, what kind of equipment do you need? Blah, blah, blah. And he told me all this stuff. But he was like, you can just Twitch from your phone, like an Instagram Live. And I was like, what? And make money? Instagram Live, like I used to Instagram Live like every night.
Yeah.
So I just started a Twitch. I had a Twitch account, which, by the way, all my social media is Puf Is God, except my Twitch is Puf Is God 69, because somebody already had Puf Is God. I don't know who they are, but I hate them.
I guarantee you they're talking about a different Puff.
Yeah. But
The one with 2 F's?
Yeah.
The one that has a pass afterwards too.
But dude, I don't even know. Yeah, I started doing it a week ago, and I hit all these achievements that I needed to be an affiliate, and now I'm rock and rolling. I just talk on there. It's literally just this, but with people watching.
That's what we here for, baby. That's what we here to do.
Exactly.
And listen, you do a little bit more than just talk, because I've seen you, man. I've seen an episode or two. The Beverage Baron. Talk to me about that, man.
Dude.
Talk to me about these drinks you're reviewing. I saw, what was the last? I think it was a Dr. Pepper one. Okay, a Mountain Dew Code Red.
DP and cream, bro. These are just staples on my desk now. We got Mountain Dew Zip and Code Red, Diet Code Red.
How's that Diet Code Red?
Dude, Diet Code Red is great.
So it's great, really?
Code
Red is one of my favorites.
Yeah,
but
it's
not everywhere though, right?
It's not regular. It's not regular Code Red. But if you don't want the fucking 70 grams of sugar or whatever, it's a solid replacement, you know?
Absolutely. My question is, does it taste more like Coke Zero or Diet Coke?
It's the Diet Coke, you know? Like, I
like Coke Zero.
It's 100%. Like, Diet Coke is nothing like Coca-Cola at all. But like Coke Zero, and as the Beverage Baron, I think like the difference between Mountain Dew Zero and Diet Mountain Dew is that like this thing has almost as much caffeine as a Monster.
Wow,
like,
crazy.
I think caffeine is really what fucking kicks up the flavor. Like Coke Zero, compared to Diet Coke, has like a shit ton more caffeine.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, think about Mountain Dew. It markets to that the gamer community, right?
Yeah.
People that are up on Twitch watching Puf Is God 69, right?
Exactly.
And just burning the midnight oil. That's what it is.
Thanks.
We need to stay up.
JP, thank you for bringing up gaming, because I wanted to ask you, Puff. So you're doing the Twitch, you shooting the ish in your own way, and are you a gamer too? Are you gonna throw some gaming in there, or we just?
So that's the thing. Like, I'm not a big gamer, but because of quarantine, I've seen everybody playing the Jackbox games. You ever play those?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've those. And I've been playing those with my family forever. The ones where you just use your phone as a controller, and it's like so creative and fun because you just make up your own answers or draw stuff. And I love those games, but my family, like, you need like 4 people to play those games. My mom and my sister are always working; they're asleep. My little brothers, I have 2 little brothers that are the opposite of me. They're addicted to video games.
Okay.
I don't even see them, and they'll never come out to play any other game.
Thanks. I got a few little nephews of my own like that.
What you need to do is you need to go on Twitch and go on Steam Labs. Yeah. On Steam Labs, you'll find people to play with, bro. And they know it's you.
Really?
And hit us up, because you got 4 guys right now. Hit up the bad guys, and we got a game going right now. Easy.
But that's the thing, like,
thanks.
So I don't have like the equipment that you need to like go from the Xbox, because I have an Xbox One, to like the Twitch stream to like put myself in a little box in the corner. Have the screen. Like that's what I got to figure. That's what I'm working up towards it. Now that I'm an affiliate, I'm gonna be a corporate shill. I want any kind of money I can. I'm gonna just be desperately asking for donations so I can get that money and buy those things, and then I'll start streaming games.
Hey, my brother, that's the way it's gotta be. It's a progressive thing. As you start to get into it, especially as you start getting paid, you start evolving.
Yeah.
You know, that's just part of it, man.
I need that
Keep
money.
it going. I love
I'm
the
broke as
ambition,
shit.
bro. I love the hunger, man. I love the energy. And that's the same energy you bring in the ring, bro. And that's why you are beloved in this wrestling community we love.
Bro,
Because
I
you
love to
have that
hear that.
energy, bro. What was you were telling me the other day, Petey Chubbs, when we booked them?
What's up?
What was it you were telling me that you were gonna tell him?
About
His energy?
about Puff? About
Yeah.
so Puff, what's up? You be following Shakira? Cause you be
What?
shaking them hips like they don't lie. You
Bro,
you got that hula hoop thing going on.
that's right. My hips have a mind of their own, bro.
Yeah, your hips don't lie, Puff.
That's
Yo,
true.
talk to me about that for a minute, Puff, man. The business, right? The business that we're here for, that we love so much, so near and dear. How did you get into it, man? How did you fall into wrestling? You've been here for 4 years, right?
I just hit 3 years.
3 years. Okay.
In August was like the anniversary of my first match.
Nice.
And I'm trying to think of, it kind of just fell into my lap. I was never like a big wrestling fan. But after high school, my buddies they introduced me to wrestling in like middle school. Like I wasn't watching it from a young age. I got into it in middle school because my buddy showed me it, and I was always like an off and on fan of it. Like I got like the references and shit, but I was never like fully dedicated and watching every week.
Gotcha.
But
wait, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I just turned 24 6 days ago.
Oh, happy belated
birthday! I just
Happy
turned
belated, man.
34.
Oh
Saturday.
shit!
So
Hey,
happy belated birthday, Libras, baby, Libras. Yeah. So we don't blame you, because the era that you grew up in, unfortunately, was the worst probably era of the WWE. So that's probably why.
Yeah, I mean, I got into it with where it was John Cena and Edge feuding, and I mean, I like that.
That's a dope
okay.
feud, though. That's a dope feud. That's classic.
Okay.
Literally one of the hiccup parts that you can come up, gasp for air, and watch during that time.
That was a good feud. I'd pay to see that again.
What?
I'd pay to see that again. To be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. They were just
it's amazing to me, man, that you say you're not a fan of the product growing up, and you're 3 years in already, and already you're doing things that you can't teach, man. And and I'm only talking about marketing yourself alone, because if you look at it, we got grizzled vets that don't go on Twitter and don't promote, and that alone is half the battle today.
Oh, dude, especially now.
You doing your thing. You got your head on straight. You the right place, pieces in motion in the right place that's gonna benefit you, man. That's awesome.
For sure. And that's I think about that a lot. Like I keep that in mind when I'm doing shit. Like I want my fucking followers to go up and stuff, you know? Like
right.
That's such like Twitter is such an important
avenue,
tool to like market yourself and build yourself. Like you could be a terrible wrestler in the ring, and I mean, there's a lot of people like this. I don't want to call it
Facts.
You could be
facts. We'll skip the names today. We'll skip the names.
You could be, but that's the thing. You could be bad in the ring, but if you're over on Twitter, you're booked everywhere.
Yes.
If you can do like, especially now, like it's like I don't want to label anything, but like a GIF era where if you can do something cool for 3 seconds in a ring and get a fucking sick GIF that goes viral, you can build your fucking career off of that.
It's that social capital.
And like
online presence is ridiculous.
Like, and I don't think I'm not included in that. Like I did the whip punch. That fucking Hokai gifting me doing the whip punch got a fucking lot of buzz. Like that like fucking kickstarted my shit on like Twitter.
Hey, shout out to that Danny Garcia suplex you got on your Twitter too.
Dude, it's gonna be my pinned tweet forever.
You have to.
That was a hell of a spot.
And that's what I respect about you, man. You know, you see the opportunity that there is in the wrestling industry for performers now. Opportunities that weren't there back in the day. You know, you have so many platforms that you can use to elevate yourself, to elevate your brand, right? And we've gone away from the one person trying to, well, we haven't got away from that completely, but trying to monopolize everything, right?
Yeah.
So now that you just get onto Twitch, how would you feel if somebody that you was working for told you couldn't use it?
Oh, dude. I tell them to fuck off.
Fuck off, man.
Facts, right?
Can't keep it moving.
Right?
I never ever want to work for WWE. Straight up.
It
Like,
sucks.
like that shit is so insane. That Twitch stuff,
Yeah.
like it's crazy. That they
It's
want like
everything. Twitch, Cameo, everything.
Dude,
Everything's
they're
taken
taking
away.
over all their shit, and like, I saw an article saying like, the like, I don't know, it's just so insane because they're like, they want to control wrestlers' entire lives, but they don't label them as employees. They're independent contractors. Like, how is that an independent contractor if you're in control of all their social media and shit they say? Like, it's so like dumbfounded. I don't have the words to explain it. It's just so fucking insane. Like,
You know what's the most frustrating part about that situation is that, with the privilege of having this platform, we've been able to immerse ourselves into the wrestling community. And the one thing we can say is, bro, that everybody has each other's back. Everybody's loving, everybody's friendly, everybody's willing to help somebody else, man. If you're in it, you're passionate, there's all love. And that's the one aspect that,
like, I think that's something that's newer in the wrestling business because I feel like it wasn't always like that. But
that's
now,
true.
like,
that's true.
I think maybe social media has been a big influence on making everyone just be like realize, and like it should have been realized from the get-go. And maybe it's something that's like, I know it's heavily instilled at my wrestling school, Grapplers Anonymous. It's like Grapplers Anonymous, this gym that trained me, they exist to make wrestling as a culture better. Make the people who are in wrestling better. Like, that's why, like, I don't want to speak about this at all, but like the speaking out movement, all those terrible pieces of shit, fuck all of them. But like, none of them, they were like, at least in the core group of dudes from Buffalo, it's because like I didn't have to worry about any of that shit because like we keep each other in check. Like, we're gonna make sure if one of our boys is like that, fucking get the fuck out of here, or like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you like
hit the road.
Get out of here.
That's
like,
definitely where it starts, man. That's how you promote change and you begin change, and that's how it
gets
better. It better to everybody else, really.
And I think Villain, you just hit on that. Like, that's the beginning of change, right? We are evolving with time, and we know that the wrestling industry is one that it's not perfect. It's not always pretty. You watch Dark Side of the Ring, and you get a glimpse of what used to happen, the crazy shit used to happen back in the day. But it is evolving. Because, like you said, there's many wrestling schools out there really trying to improve the culture of wrestling. And we've been fortunate to go to a few schools, and that's the same vibe. That's why when I said, friendly, it's because of that. Because I think you see the veterans that have been through it, the legends that have gone through it, the way they've ended up, the sad stories that they lead moving forward. I think we've learned and we've adapted. So much that now you getting paid to sit down and be in front of a screen. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
Dude.
Shout out.
That's the thing. Like, I don't want the my career goal isn't to have my body broken and like be forced to make a living going from like Comic-Con to Comic-Con signing 8x10s, Like, my end goal is to not be wrestling forever, to evolve a career in wrestling into some other form of media or something, like,
right.
I want to fucking quit this shit as soon as possible. Are you kidding me?
And that's something that many of the alumni we've had on Shooting the Ish, like, that's something that's resonating. Like, everybody's saying the same thing right now. They're learning and they're saying, I'm not trying to do this forever, because they understand that the shelf life, and that shelf life is shorter than most think.
For real.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I cringe when I see like performers like Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
I see him walking around. Like, you can see
Even his brother Jeff.
like,
you could tell in their body.
I respect legends, and I will still watch to this day, but you can see the sacrifices that were made. You know what I mean? And nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves that. And I'm glad that you guys are in that mindset and are trying to evolve with it, man. And I can see it for you because you got that charisma, you got that presence.
And you got
Dude,
the hips.
I wish I figured out fucking Twitch. Like,
You'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. Twitch can wait. Twitch will come. It'll come in its time. But you definitely have figured out your other skill, brother, and that's wrestling. And talk to me about your charisma. Talk to me about wrestling guys like Joey Ryans of the worlds, the Orange Cassidys of the worlds, fuck the Hornswoggles of the worlds, because each of those matches they play a different skill type and a different skill set. Talk to me about your mind frame going into those matches and how they played out. Did you like them? Did you hate them? Talk to me a minute.
So let me touch on something. Joey Ryan, straight up, piece of shit person. Fuck Joey Ryan to the end of time for the terrible things he's done. But also, like, Joey Ryan was like a big influence on me. Like, and like I know, like after, like obviously I didn't know any of this fuking shit when I was into wrestling.
That's kind of like why you get mad, right? Like that's what exactly. That's the part that hurts the most.
100%. Like I was like, this dude rules. He does this good. Like he really was like the big. When you think of like the entertainment side of wrestling, the goofiness, the comedy, he was like the dude. Because he did something so outrageous, the fucking dick flip, that like it what's the phrase they use in wrestling? Something about the suspending disbelief or something like that.
Yeah, suspending disbelief, and everybody's been going along with it, right? Until now.
Exactly, and I was like, it's like if there's all these people watching it and loving it, like how can you say it's a bad thing? Like all the people who shit on the dick flip and everything. I was like,
it was like the people's elbow.
Any day of the week. Like it was my goal to take the dick flip. And then like now I'm like, this motherfucker, you piece of shit. Like not only did you like, I looked up to you in this fucking shitty business, and you have to be part of the shittiness of it. Like I thought he was different because of his tweet. Like that motherfucker would tweet against all the shit that he fucking did. And it fucking broke my heart, dude.
Yeah.
Like, but you know what? That's the cleansing that we needed. You know,
100%. 100%.
And I hope it continues because it doesn't belong in this world, man.
Of course,
the infractions, the accusations, the realities that we're talking about, it's just disgusting. It's despicable. And in the world that we live in today is not necessary, and we need to get out of here. So let's continue this 100%. Cleansing if it's necessary, bro. Because you know what? Because the way I look at it, that opens up opportunities for human beings like yourself, people that are doing things the right way, right? Yeah. That gives opportunity for next man up, next woman up. Let's do that. 100%. Let's focus it on the people that have the investment and are good human beings.
100%. And like, I wish I had the tweet available. Allison K tweeted something really cool. It was a couple weeks ago, and I retweeted it, or I think I quoted it with something. But she said, like, she doesn't care about her legacy in the ring or whatever her wrestling leaves behind. What she wants her legacy to be known as is making locker rooms safe and inclusive for everyone. And I was like, goddamn right. That should be every wrestler's goal.
Hell yeah.
Like,
hell yeah.
Fuck being known for shit. Like, David Starr, having these crazy-ass great matches. His legacy is that he's a fucking terrible human being piece of shit. Fuck the wrestling.
Yep. Right.
Fuck the wrestling. The culture and the environment is what sticks, and progressing that into a positive environment, I think, is the most important.
100%. And I think our world right now, the world we're living in, the climates of all different aspects of life, negative people that are doing horrible things. That's what we need to move away from.
Hell fucking yeah. Hell fucking yeah.
Where can we cap this merch at, Puff?
I don't understand why this is a conversation. I don't understand why I look down the street and like 12 houses have a Biden sign and there's that one house that has a Trump sign. Like, where did you miss the memo? Like,
yeah, like, how were you raised to think that anything that this dude does is okay? How is it? Like, I saw something, and I've seen it a lot. Like this like meme, where like the caption is just, I don't understand how this alone was the end, and it's like a picture of Trump doing something like this, and it's like Trump makes fun of disabled reporter, and like,
yeah,
I remember that.
That alone should have done it.
Yeah,
but
Here we are, right?
And just for
I'll go
anybody
on forever
listening
about
that
No
is
doubt,
part
no doubt.
of that side of the conversation, I want to be very clear in mentioning, I am in the belief that it should be, you know, everybody's entitled to vote for who they want and have who they want in office. I'm not disagreeing that. There are many Republicans that have wonderful views. But what I'm talking about is having a despicable human being being the leader of our country. That's what it comes down to. I don't care what you can do for me. If this is the image you're putting for our future, for our country. If right now we're being banned from countries because of who our leader is, that's ridiculous. And it has nothing to do with the policies.
That says a lot.
Nothing.
Says a lot.
Nothing to do with no policies. It's just about him as a human being.
Dude, I've said it so many times. This shirt, I'm ignorant to politics shit. Like, I don't know. I don't look into the policies and shit. I've hated Donald Trump for so long. And long before he ran for president, long before he talked about running for president, he was just a despicable human being, misogynist. He just publicly talked, just the way he spoke about women. It's fucking disgusting. He's a misogynist. Just a racist, awful fucking piece of shit. And now he's our fucking president. Like, it's still baffling to me. But like, that's the thing. Like, I hate Donald. Like, if all of his political policies benefited me, like, if he had policies that would make me the richest man on earth, I wouldn't back this motherfucker. He's a terrible person.
Facts.
I don't give a shit about the policies or politics. Like, he's just not a good person, and I can't back that. Period.
No.
And he's a WWE Hall of Famer.
Look at that.
That speaks a lot.
Jesus.
Look
I mean, he's
at that.
boys with Vince. He's boys with
In
Vince.
case you guys forgot, you know, let's keep it real. Let's call facts, right? In this hashtag world, hashtag facts, WWE are, you know, they definitely contribute to the campaign. And these are facts. These are facts. If you want to ignore it, go right ahead. But it is a fact. And you know what? It's a complex situation to live in because, you know, I am a fan of wrestling. And at the end of the day, when you talk about wrestling, WWE is synonymous with it, right? WWE, WWF. So, Puff, I asked you, man, you came into the game. You said you got introduced to it in middle school. John Cena, Edge was the first really feud that kind of caught your attention. Who are the people you were looking up to as far as when it came to wrestling and when you had that thought of actually becoming a wrestler?
You know, that's the thing. Like, I didn't really think of, there's not a lot of, I don't have a lot of wrestling influences. But like now when I think of wrestling influences, I try to think of like dudes who, again, I like outside of the ring, like Mick Foley. He just seemed like a good dude. I love his like love of Christmas. I like that he's like, even now
the man's obsessed.
On Twitter, he speaks out. He like speaks his mind about fucking.
And you want to talk about a good human being?
Trump is and shit.
You want to talk about a good human being? A good human being? That's Mick Foley.
Yeah.
Read any of his books. Meet him. Like, dope human being, bro.
I love the he used to like, instead of like staying in hotels to save money, he would stay at like fans' houses. I'm fucking sick of, like, that's what I wanted. I want to do that shit. Like, if there's any fans who
the man's a genius.
Don't murder me,
yo,
please, but
the man is.
He would stack up on food from catering. He would stack up on food from catering. He wasn't going out to no restaurants.
Smart man.
Yo, WWE catering, that's the only thing I would want from WWE. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, I don't think I've ever brought this story up publicly, but I did extra work one time.
Nice.
And yo, they had filet mignon. A
What?
tray of it, like multiple trays of it. I've never had filet mignon.
Like,
but I had about 15 filet mignons that fucking day. Straight.
15 filet mignons?
Crazy.
If you got 15, that means that you were crowding that plate next to somebody. Who was next to you eating filet mignons?
No, I was going back up. I didn't have 15 stacked.
Like, who did you rub elbows with when you were looking at the filet mignon and y'all looked at each other like, yeah, get this shit?
Luckily, I was like I was in the corner.
Okay, you played it safe. You played it safe. I see you.
All right, compare that catering to the worst catering you ever had. at an event?
I mean, the worst catering I ever had was probably no catering at all. You know what? I don't want to call this place out.
No, you have to do that.
They're good dudes, but I was told there was one show. I was told that there was catering. Like I'd get a full meal or some shit. I got there. They had this fucking pizza box. I opened the pizza box, and it's just, excuse me, it's just bread with sauce, cold.
Oh,
it was like some sort of random, some style of pizza. I wouldn't call it pizza, but it was.
It was tomato pie. Tomato pie.
Yeah, something like that. But it was.
Was this in Trenton?
No, this was in Canada. Actually.
Oh, in Canada. Okay.
Canada. Okay.
Damn Canadians. New Jersey and Trenton, they're famous for the tomato pie. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
this was weird. This was not like it was. I don't know. It was just not good.
So how was the atmosphere and backstage in AEW?
Oh, dude, I've been asked about that a lot, and I'm not kissing their asses when I say that it was just fucking sick. Like, it was just like a more produced indie like locker room. Like, it was, but it was professional. But it was like you just felt comfortable, or at least I felt very comfortable there, because it's like the whole roster's dudes that I've been on shows with before, and that I'm like cool with. So it was just like it was cool, and like dude, Tony Khan is one of the coolest like I can't believe that dude's like a billionaire and in charge of everything, because he just like his like love of wrestling is electric, and it's so cool to see. Like, and I know this sounds like I'm kissing his ass, and I swear that I'm not.
We believe you,
I will say that I heard his family donated money to Trump, and I don't like that. There's my. I'm not kissing his ass.
Got you.
Like, I was in like the background of the street fight between Proud and Powerful versus Best Friends.
Oh, epic!
Nice,
phenomenal match.
Definitely top 5 match of 2020.
Straight up.
Yeah.
And anytime you got anybody's mom in the fucking scene and coming off fucking over on top, like it has to be top consideration.
Shit's getting real if fucking Santana and Ortiz have their face paint on me.
Word, them presidents loved it, and they're from our way. Those boys are from our way, man. Happy for them.
Yeah,
they're doing work.
Dude, they're fucking awesome, dude. I love those dudes. But after they finished filming that match, people were like standing around talking about it or something like that, and all you could hear, like just standing there, you heard some like screaming coming from far away, and it was like, "Holy fuck! Oh my fucking god!" And it's Tony Khan like running from like the other side of the parking lot, and he's like running and like jumping like he's holding papers or something, and he's like, "That was so fucking good." Oh my, like just screaming like because he loved it. And I was like,
that's amazing. That's amazing.
That's cool.
See,
that's
what you want to hear. That's what you want to see, right? Like from the top, like the love for it. You know what I mean? Like that's and it makes sense. It makes sense, and that's why the people at the top. That's why they partner up with him, because they see the same vision, man. And when you follow a vision, that it's actually AEW has done a phenomenal job. Like we're legitimately talking about competition for WWE. Like that's a fact. It's the second biggest show.
Hands down.
Right?
Hands down, yeah.
And it's filled with people that want to improve the business, man. And it's awesome. Yeah. Who are you most excited for that's an AEW flourishing right now? Who are you the closest to? Who are you working?
Eddie Kingston, man. Fuck it.
Woo!
It's so sick to see him not only get the fucking contract, but like be in the main event scene, beating the shit out of fucking John Moxley, having the last episode of Dynamite end with Eddie Kingston having the world champion in a fucking chokehold, like.
Dope as shit. I'm sure he's having a blast with that.
Nobody on the mic sicker than Eddie Kingston, and has been putting in work, right? Because we talk about Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston has been everywhere, man, and has shown love everywhere, and has been him everywhere. You know what I mean? So. Definitely awesome to see him getting his due, man. That's awesome. 100%. And AEW has produced opportunities for many talents like yourself. How was it going up against Butcher, man? I heard that's your boy.
Dude. Yeah, they're both my boys. I would appreciate if they wouldn't have fucking jumped my ass at the beginning of the match.
Your friends always get it worse.
Politics, baby, politics. You know how it is.
They gotta make sure backstage they don't think that they were taking it easy on you. You know what I mean?
It could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse.
Talk to Mischief.
Straight up though. For real though, I didn't get pinned. I think I still look at myself as undefeated, man. I don't know.
Thanks.
That was my boy Big
Your
Cal
your shoulders were not on the mat.
I was laying on the outside. I didn't even see it happen.
That's right.
Yo, Puff, when I look at you, man, I see a modern day Bam Bam Bigelow, right? With rhythm.
Hell yeah.
With rhythm, because I see
With
your
rhythm.
outfit, man, and you look like a Hulk Hogan with rhythm. Hulk Hogan back in No Holds Barred.
Yeah.
You got that triangle going down your chest.
Hell yeah, yo.
Okay. No Holds Yo, you watch this, you see yourself.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm a better wrestler than Hulk Hogan and a better person. Fuck you, Terry.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
You heard it here, folks.
Woo! You gonna upset a lot of little kids with that one, but fuck them. Facts is facts.
I'm so much better than Hulk Hogan. Oh my god, it's
fuck
crazy.
those vitamins. They're overrated.
The Flintstones pills was better. Fuck
I mean, he knew 3 moves, right? Like, come on.
Listen,
and I do 4,
watch
baby.
a lot of movies. There it is. You've been watching any Halloween movies as of late this month?
Bro, I've been strictly watching Halloween movies. I got my list.
What has been
I gotta know. Me and JP gotta know what's on that list, maybe.
Yeah,
so
man.
I don't watch a lot of Halloween movies. I haven't watched a lot of the classics. So this month, I tried to change that. I'm trying to do the 31 movies in 31 days.
Okay.
I'm trying to watch all movies that I haven't ever seen before.
Okay.
And literally minutes before we started this, I finished a movie. Like it was like 8:59, the movie finished, and then 9 o'clock here. Today I watched this movie called Grave Encounters.
Ooh.
It's kind of like a found footage film about this.
It's
dude
like a Blair Witch
like,
Project type situation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
POV,
really,
right? A lot of
I
POV.
really enjoyed it.
Yeah, point of view type of camera work, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you. I could give you a recommendation. I'm sure Vic the Villain, because I am a horror movie buff. Only person I would give the title to be beyond me would be Shotzi Blackheart, because her recommendations on a nightly basis, she's taught me of a few movies, and I will give her credit.
Really?
I give credit where it's due. But tell me, out of all the movies you've seen this month, what has been your favorite, and I'll give you something similar.
Oh man, dude, you know what? This is hard. I'm gonna give you 2.
Okay.
I saw Candyman for the first time.
Classic.
Okay.
I loved Candyman. I also saw a movie called Girl House.
Yep.
Have you ever seen Girl House?
I've seen Girl House.
And I really liked Girl House, so I'll give you those 2.
Okay, so you may wanna, if you enjoy Candyman and Girl House, I mean,
he's like a movie generator. He's coming with one right now.
You've seen Nightmare on Elm Street, right?
I don't think so. I think I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never seen the full.
So if you enjoyed Girl House, obviously the house element, being at home, plays a big role in that, right? I'm gonna recommend for you to watch Nightmare on Elm Street. Start from the beginning.
First one?
Yeah, first one. My personal favorite is between 3 and 4.
Really? I've heard 3 is really good.
3 Dream Warriors and 4 is my Dream Master is my favorite. That's that it starts getting crazy.
I feel like Dream Master is when the movie starts making it starts starting to feel like more comedic and more to the teenagers of back in the day, and more to the that era. So maybe 5, like JP, 3 to 4, 5 would be hooked.
But if you enjoyed Candyman, that also means you enjoy some type of a supernatural element, right?
For sure.
So
that's something I definitely like the supernatural more so than like, dude, I watched this movie yesterday, or it was a couple days ago, but I never finished it. So I think I finished it yesterday or 2 days ago. The House That Jack Built.
Ooh.
And it's by this dude named Lars von Trier, who I've come to find out is a real piece of shit in real life. He's like a Nazi, disrespects women, terrible shit person.
Wow.
Of course it would be in horror, right?
Yeah. But this movie is just so like, I don't like watching people get murdered, like straight up, like, but like serial killer type shit where they're just fucking, it's like way too long watching someone be murdered. Like, I'm not into murdering people, so I have no interest in watching a murder. Like they like choking people out, like it's like, and it's like real life. It's like a serial killer, like a real fucked up, like real life human being piece of shit, just killing someone. Like, I hate seeing that shit. So like,
Got the news
I
for
really
that.
don't like that. But like with Jason and Freddy and like Michael Myers, are all like obviously characters with masks and like it's like and superhuman strength and shit like that. Ran like Freddy's in the dreams, like that stuff is not real life murder, you know.
Got you.
Right.
So I'm gonna suggest for you then 2 movies, and these are 2 movies that are gonna bring that supernatural aspect for you. If you haven't seen it, one of the top horror movies that has been out in the last couple of years, Hereditary.
Saw it like 3 times in theaters.
Okay, beautiful. So I'm glad you saw that one. I'm gonna give you another one. One very similar to Hereditary, Sinister.
Oh, dude, I saw Sinister in theaters.
Fuck, all right.
I was a freshman with a senior girl. I went and saw Sinister with.
Okay.
And we were legit screaming in the theater. Like it was that movie was fucked up.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'm gonna give you one more. If you like that type of movie, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you 2 actually.
Okay.
One you may enjoy because it's a persona in the wrestling industry. The Girl on the Third Floor.
Really? That one's on my list.
Phil Brooks. It wasn't bad. It was
really?
not a bad movie.
Okay.
Fucked up, but it wasn't a bad movie.
Phil Brooks
did not ruin the movie. I will say that. It was an interesting storyline to the movie. He did what he was supposed to do. And it's a fucked up situation. So definitely I would put that on your list. And also I'm going to suggest a cult classic, Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. Those are both on Netflix, and those are both I've been trying to watch those.
Watch the original. Watch the remake. Watch the second one.
I think I saw the remake.
You saw the remake, okay.
I didn't see the original, and I saw the remake for a long time.
All right, so definitely the original is definitely one to watch. And if see what else? If you like supernatural, who else can I recommend? I'll give you a supernatural one that always freaks me out. Dead Silence.
I remember Dead Silence, yo. It wasn't that bad. What happens is everybody. It's like the first doll movie after Chucky that came out. That was decent enough to watch.
Early 2000s.
In my opinion. Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. I appreciate Dead Silence.
That's one that catches you
that's
off
the throwback.
Yeah,
I have a very extensive repertoire. The man has watched. He's done his due diligence on Halloween. Of course, we're on after the mid-October at this point because we're the date. But yes, you definitely on the right path. Enjoy it because it's the 1 month we get to enjoy this, you know. And horror. The beautiful thing about horror is that it brings pain to the table, and pain is something we can relate to, right? Pain is something that is involved in all aspects of our life. So that's why horror movies are fun.
Yeah.
Wow. Speaking of fun, Puff, talk to me about fun inside the ring. What is probably your favorite moment you have had in the squared circle against any opponent, per se?
Oh, shit. That's the thing. When I wrestle, my main goal is to have fun. Like, I don't care about looking good or whatever. I don't know. Like, I'm wrestling to have fun. I never planned on being a wrestler, so everything I do in wrestling is so much fun to me because it like gives me an outlet to like entertain people and have fun doing it. So, like every match, my main goal is having fun before anything else. Because I know if I'm having fun, it's going to radiate to everyone else, and it's just a good time.
Thanks.
So I've had a lot of fun moments. The most fun though, God, this moment right here, I have it on a. Let me see if I can pull this out. I made it into a canvas.
Oh, nice.
I don't know.
Is that Joe? Who's that, Danny?
That's Dan. We got the Red Death, Daniel Garcia.
There you go.
Yeah.
Kevin Blackwood in his crotch.
Wow. You got it.
Who else we got? That's me in my Santa suit with the blades, Pepper Parks.
Love it.
We got the butcher himself, Andy Williams, right there.
That's awesome.
Kevin, hold on, here we go. Kevin Bennett's right here. All my boys in the ring.
So is that a modern day click like canvas? Is that what we're talking about?
Say that again?
A modern day click canvas? Is that what we're talking about?
Oh yeah, for sure. We're the click, just better.
That's all.
Yeah.
We're just better.
I love it. Vic, I'm gonna tell you something. He's gonna kill it in our next segment, bro.
No doubt. Speaking of the next segment, Puff, thank you so much for your time this evening, my brother. I really appreciate you taking the time out to come talk to us tonight. But before we exit and we let you go, we like to close off with a lightning round. So JP's gonna hit you with some rapid questions, and whatever straight to the dome comes to your head. All right, take it away, JP.
Chairshots. I'm gonna give you a question. First thing that comes to mind. Here we go. Favorite cheat meal?
Pierogies.
Pierogi.
Oh.
Have you ever had a pierogi sandwich?
No, what was that?
Oh, we're gonna talk about. We're gonna have to talk.
Pierogi sandwich.
Oh yeah,
I've had a pierogi quesadilla, but I've never had a pierogi sandwich.
I watched a lot of Food Network. All right. Favorite movie?
I got two. Let me pull this up. One of them is a movie called About Time. It's on Netflix. I suggest checking it out.
Okay.
It's like a romantic movie. It's just beautiful. About Time.
Bring the wife. Got it.
And the other one is Coco.
Oh, yes! Yes! Shout out to Coco. Pretty chubby.
I was Coco. I was Coco for him. Like two years ago, I was him for Halloween.
Listen,
my son loved it.
Amazing movie. Amazing movie, bro.
Yeah.
I saw it for the first time last year because I work in a school. So, and I work in a middle school, and the kids put me onto it, and I saw it in school with them, and I was like, wow. Amazing movie. All the different emotions. Oh, amazing movie.
Did you watch? So did you watch it in school with the kids, like as a thing? Did you cry in front of the students?
I definitely did. I'm a social worker, so I don't mind showing my emotions. No, absolutely. Yeah. Especially because around that time I lost my grandfather, so it just hit home with the movie as a whole. Beautiful movie 100%. Though, and I love that they have movies that our kids connect to and kind of explain the things in life that sometimes happen.
They're really getting with the times, man. They're really getting with the times with these movies. You gotta appreciate that.
Superpower. If you could have any superpower in the world, in the universe, what would it be?
I hate to say the basic one, but I really would like to fly. I think flying would be
okay.
Just
nice.
Okay.
Nice.
See, I'm afraid of heights. Really? I'm not a fan of flying like that.
Same.
I see
Same.
you.
Yeah.
I see you. Where do you when you imagine yourself flying? Where do you imagine yourself flying over?
Mountains.
Ooh.
I just see the mountaintops. I think
that's the Appalachian cool. Mountains and shit.
Yeah, fucking Rocky Mountains, Mount Fuji, all over the world, yo. Like, if I could fly, I could probably escape drowning. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe breathing underwater.
Okay.
Underwater.
Yeah.
Like, underwater. You go to,
shout out to Aquaman.
You go to the depths of the ocean that no one's ever been to and see this crazy shit that's down there, like.
But then you think about this, right? any man trying to run from society going underwater doesn't know what's gonna happen in the water, right? We still don't know what in the depths of underwater.
For
that
real.
Could be a whole other set of problems.
Yeah.
Either way,
bunch of sharks and flying Nemos over there.
Person you would want to meet, real or fictional?
Person I'd like to meet?
Real or fictional?
Jack Black or Adam Sandler. Or Andy Kaufman. I don't know, one of those three.
Ooh, Andy Kaufman. That's nice.
Okay.
Hey, there he is right there.
So clearly you've seen the movie, right? Clearly you've seen the movie.
Also, if you're gonna ask me, dream opponent, right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So
that man is definitely a heat magnet.
I'm just loving your answers tonight, bro. I'm loving your fucking answers.
I have to ask you this. You on our wave right here. Like, this is what it is. You need to be a permanent member of the Bad Guys Club right here. Listen, in light of that answer, if you were Andy Kaufman, what women's wrestler would you wrestle today?
Ooh.
And remember, Andy Kaufman.
That says a lot.
Andy Kaufman PG. All right, we'll give it.
I think I would wrestle Ronda Rousey.
Ooh.
I think that'd be real interesting.
I like that. I like the booking on that too. I like that. Okay.
It's dynamic, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Useless talent you have.
Oh man, I don't fucking I got no useless talents. I got no talents to begin with. I don't know. I got nothing.
All right. Dumbest way you've been injured.
I haven't really had a lot of crazy injuries, but I just fell out of the ring once. I mean, I was thrown out of the ring, and just the way I landed kind of buckled my knee and fucked up my knee for that, like a week or so. But I mean, that's probably the dumbest way, just falling out of the ring. But luckily, I don't have any.
Luckily,
hey,
you have a lot.
Knock on wood.
Man. That's that.
Yeah, you have a lot of protection going on around there. There you go. You mastered the art of rolling.
Yeah.
Well, you already mentioned to us, the last question, you've already mentioned to us who your favorite comedic inspirations have been. Who is your favorite heel?
Ooh. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to say probably Daniel Bryan, Sami Zayn. Because I really like the aspects of them being a heel for being like good people. I love like Daniel Bryan.
See the range.
Yeah, like Daniel Bryan was a heel for being like vegan and economically and like
for being Captain Planet.
Conscious.
Yeah, hell yeah. And Sami Zayn, and not even losing the Intercontinental Championship and being fair about shit, even though people don't like him. Yeah, hell yeah.
Love Sami Zayn.
Dude,
awesome.
Oh, it has been a pleasure to have you on the show. We are definitely doing this again with you, man. We gotta have you back. We gotta have you. We gotta be on your Twitch, raising hell up on that show too. So hit us up whenever, man. For sure.
That's awesome.
Brother, this has been a blast, brother. Like honestly, yo, keep working, bro. We behind you. We want to see you. Yo, AEW is gonna sign you soon, bro.
I hope so. I need that fucking
It's happening,
man.
It's happening, bro.
Keep on what you're doing and keep the grind up. You have put in place the stuff that you need, and you are light years ahead of most wrestlers out there. Let me tell you.
Facts,
so just
brother,
keep your head on that swivel. You good, man. You good.
Yo, think about where you're at in 3 years, bro. Like, come on. There's people that have been in the business for 20 years and still not where you at. You know what I'm saying?
I need to get framed pictures of myself in other people's houses, bro.
That's right. Listen, and you know what? You know what's the best way to make that happen? Keep being you, brother. Keep being you.
I appreciate you guys.
Absolutely, man.
I appreciate you, man. Thanks for your time again, and you have yourself a good night.
Appreciate it, Puff.
You guys
Appreciate
too.
it,
I'm about to go live on Twitch.